What if I told you that the single most powerful force shaping your reality isn't your circumstances, your background, or even your resources, but something you have complete control over? Today, we're diving deep into one of the most profound quotes ever spoken about human potential. The mind is everything. What you think you become. These words, attributed to Buddha over 2,500 years ago, have echoed through millennia because they capture a fundamental truth about human nature. But here's what's fascinating. Modern neuroscience is now proving what ancient wisdom has always known. Your thoughts aren't just fleeting mental events. They're literally rewiring your brain, shaping your emotions, influencing your actions, and ultimately creating your reality. This isn't mystical thinking, it's measurable science. Let's break down what we call mindset. Essentially, the established set of attitudes and beliefs that filter how you interpret and respond to everything in your life. Psychologist Carol Dweck identified two primary mindsets: fixed and growth. A fixed mindset believes abilities are static. You're either smart or you're not, talented or you're not. A growth mindset sees abilities as developable through effort and learning. But here's where it gets incredible. Your brain has neuroplasticity. Every thought you think repeatedly creates neural pathways. Think negative thoughts consistently? You're literally training your brain to default to negativity. Think solution-focused thoughts? You're building optimism highways in your mind. This means you're not a victim of your thoughts. You're the architect of them. Example 1. Michael Jordan. Cut from his high school basketball team, he could have adopted the mindset, "I'm not good enough." Instead, he thought, "This is my fuel." That rejection became his motivation. He used every failure, every criticism, every doubt as evidence that he needed to work harder. His mindset transformed rejection into rocket fuel for greatness. Example 2. In Carol Dweck's research, two groups of students faced challenging problems. One group was praised for intelligence, "You're so smart," the other for effort, "You worked really hard." When given harder problems later, the smart kids gave up quickly. Failure threatened their identity. The effort kids persisted and improved. Same kids, different mindsets, completely different outcomes. Example 3. Oprah Winfrey, born into poverty, faced abuse and countless setbacks. She could have thought, "Life is against me." Instead, her mindset was, "Every experience is teaching me something valuable." She reframed trauma as wisdom, setbacks as setups for comebacks. Her thinking patterns quite literally created a media empire and influenced millions of lives. So what are the key insights? First, your thoughts are not just thoughts, they're the programming code for your life software. Second, you can change your programming. And third, small shifts in thinking create massive shifts in outcomes. Here's how to apply this starting today. First, become aware of your thought patterns. Notice them without judgment. Second, when you catch limiting thoughts, ask, "Is this thought serving me?" Third, consciously choose better thoughts, not fake positivity, realistic optimism. Remember, Buddha didn't say what happens to you determines who you become. He said what you think you become. You have more power than you realize. Your next thought could be the first thought of your transformation.